going up. So what? It don't make no difference. Because this is all the preliminary stuff. And you just want to see where you stand. Well, I'm going to do this. Remember, they always said, everybody said, don't go telling people what your goals are. But they're going to try to stop it. Now, what if you tell boss man your goals over and over? What is he going to do? Can he help it? Of course he can't help it. And that's one of the things, everybody say, okay, your real dynamite goals, don't tell anybody unless those people are behaviors designed to help you get there. That's what everybody says. So we said, no, we'll tell boss man, we'll tell the Zionists because they're all right. They're getting ready to go over there, right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because they're stupid. With all that technology, they're stupid. With all that technology, the United States of America is stupid. With all this stuff going on in the world, if they so dumb that they either in it together with the Russians or picking a fight with the Russians, instead of fixing up the climate, we're gonna watch out for you. We don't want you to do this with what's the country over there? Ukraine. Nikita Khrushchev was Ukrainian. Nikita Khrushchev, the premier when I was coming up, the one that beat on his shoe on the UN thing, talking about we will bury you. Khrushchev is Ukrainian. And the other people is from Georgia. Shevardnadze, all them guys, they're from Georgia. All those part of the Soviet Union. They had missiles in Cuba. And they had a boycott. They was ready to go to war in 62, over 61 or 62, over that, right? And now the U.S. is trying to surround Russia, and it's okay. All right? These people are dumb. It ain't nobody with them. You tell the Germans, we don't want y'all to buy none of that Russian gas to keep you warm. You know how cold it gets in Germany? Good God Almighty. This right here ain't nothing. It's muy frío in Germany. Muy frío. I mean like frío, frío, frío. It's cold, cold, cold in Germany. That's Europe, EU, caves and hillsides, and rope to bind it. Don't worry about that. Don't pay no attention to all that stuff. So that's Europe, man. I mean, it's like frigid. Okay, let me speed up a little bit. Black History, we're going to have a good program doing Black History Month, inshallah. So we'll outline the battle space and we'll talk about it. That'll be a good month for us because we'll be able to really show what our place is in this, and it's a place of our choosing. When you get an opportunity to choose your place in line, it's like choosing where you're going to live and what you're going to be, the vista that you're going to be seeing, right? And the language you're going to be speaking, the vocabulary you'll be hearing. We're choosing our place. And we will use Black History Month as a time to really solidify and to manipulate the battle space. We have here to continue to use a telegraph message to shape the battle space. Telegraph is like, in fighting you telegraph a punch, Like before you throw a punch, you throw a punch from your shoulder, right? So if you watch there, and if you watch the foot, the people that know how to throw punches, they lift their When you're going to throw a right, you lift the, you put your body into it, right? So a part of that is working your body. So if you see certain things going on, you already know when to move, because those things happen split second before they're going to throw a punch. And if you into it, that's why boxers can stand in front of each other throwing punches on and never hitting each other hardly, because they're giving a signal. You know what I mean? They're giving a signal. And if you know the body language, you can, why is the guy, well, every time I try to hit him, he done already moved over here. And the punch goes by, misses him by a mile, which is a quarter of an inch. Same thing, right? If you miss him by a mile or a quarter of an inch, same thing, you done missed him, right? That's why you see everybody, the punches, slipping punches. Okay, that's the way we do it, Boss Man. We've been doing it so long that he haven't caught on yet. He haven't caught on yet because he's in a bad time in his life, in his historical life. What he was worried about me or thinking about me getting old, he's the one that got old, because his stuff is not working anymore. You can tell his time is up, because what he used to do and get away with, he don't get away with it no more. He haven't even won a battle. When he won a battle, the Americans, yes, they kill a lot of people. Yes, they destroy, whether it's Libya, whether it's Iraq, they kill millions. But they leave with their tail between their legs. They slaughtered people in Afghanistan. They lost. They lost. Everywhere you look, they losing. Right? It's not we're losing, they're losing. The other thing is, at that period of time, there's always been somebody or some crew forecasting and telling the people, the fall of Babylon, get ready, is coming, right? Be here next week. That's the part we chose for ourselves, and that's the part we've been playing. We done predicted every decline for Boss Man. It's sad. We have predicted, forecasted literally every one of them. On the money, on time, in time. And when you're in a fight and you're getting punches all the time in your eyes and your nose, mouth is swelling, can't hardly breathe. You have to spit your mouthpiece out, because you know what I mean. And then when you get hit, then you really gonna get hurt, because you didn't spit your mouthpiece. Well, you get so much juice flowing in and around you that you got to spit that thing out. Just plugging up the little hole you breathe through, just plugging it up. All right? And blood over your eye, they didn't hit you up there so much, it's going down in your eye. Blurs your vision. It's just like a fight. This is what's happened to Boss Man. His vision is gone. He can't see straight. It makes no difference. He can't see straight. He's malfunctioning. And historically, the people that came and tried to help, they don't want to help. They don't want. So, okay, go ahead. We did our part. We offered to help. We'll try to rescue as many innocent people as possible. That's our job. In this period, we're going to describe the enemies arrayed against us. And of course, we're going to concentrate on piety, exterior piety and internal piety. Okay. We talked about being a target here for 30 years. That's in D.C. Actually, it's 32 years. We came here in 89. That's 33 years ago, right? That's a while ago. Yeah, 89, 89, 89. Yeah, this is 2002 now. 22, excuse me. This is 2022, right? Okay. So, yeah, we've been here. I mean, you're talking about time picking up speed. That don't seem like that long, but it must be. The calendar's right there somewhere, so that's what it says. Okay. Describe enemies arrayed against and concentrate on exterior piety and internal piety. 30-year target in D.C. Recalled people to unity and brotherhood, kindness and love. That's us. We're not going to make fun of, but we're going to show the absurdity through the Quran and Hadith of the behavior of people, right? They may have one Hadith that say, if somebody is going to be so many sects, that's one Hadith that they got. All of them going to hell, and they always are the ones that's going to go to heaven, them. Is it because of piety? No, it's not piety because the Quran, the Hadith say, if you can't help your brother with some money, smile at him. What do? When they see you, they puff up. Not even a smile, right? So sometimes they're not following. You got to wear your, they said, they don't read the Hadith. Because the same Hadith that they follow, they just follow the first part. The second part says, O Rasulullah, this is Abu Bakr speaking, I wear my pants long because he said, yeah, but you don't do it out of arrogance, right? So there's Negroes that they got a piety book out, and the higher you at, the Negro gonna go overboard. Don't you worry. It's not that we're against floods, but when we was growing up, you couldn't wear floods. Floods was what Euros wore, right? So, even when we got our stuff tailor-made in Pakistan, it was still long. So they just didn't want to have no floods. Not out of arrogance, but that was just, the way we looked at it. And they ranked that with, and the people are so mean. No, but this worse than that. Did anybody hear about it a few years back about Philadelphia and the things about the little girls being taken over to certain places? And yeah, who was it? The same Negroes talking all that piety to? Yeah, it's unbelievable. And you ain't bothering nobody, but you ain't no good because you wear long pants. This is people are crazy. And a Negro, I've seen them. They cut their pants off up here. The calf is showing. And I said, man, that's what Imam Jamil said. He said, if Junebug, that's what they used to call him down there. Said, if Junebug, if red is the color, Junebug is going to go extravagantly pink. In other words, if wearing your pants is 2 inches up here, they going up here to the knee just so it's still halal for you to pray, right? Yeah, if they went 1 more inch, you couldn't pray. That's what they're going to do. And that's piety. You got to look at that's an excuse to get away. If you hate everybody, I can't support them because they're not on the hawk. They're not on the hawk. I don't have to support them. Yeah, that's an excuse. And then your boss is on the hawk, and he's the biggest bum in the world, Saudi Arabia. Astaghfirullah. That's the Kazim at Haramain. Where's the Haramain? The Mecca, man. You know where it's at. So what do they do there? They protect the holy shrines. I said, that's why they invited all those Americans there. The Americans they just stuck. They don't even comment, the Americans. Who are the Americans? All right?